Another, light cast, I guess, of this episode of the Fandom Flux podcast, but we have pressing concerns that we must clear up. So, before recording Anime Reflux, which was shit this week, by the way, we had a very brief conversation about Slamball. I don't know quite why it got brought up, but it was. And I informed Kenji that I absolutely knew what Slamball was because Craig Skistimas from Screw Attack and now Game Attack used to be a Slamball player, which is fun. And then we were discussing how dangerous it was, and then we decided to stop because we weren't recording it. I feel like this is a conversation that really deserves to be recorded. Like, people don't talk about Slamball enough.
There's a reason for that, Casey.
Probably the lawsuits, yeah. I don't know whether they're actual lawsuits, but I feel like saying that is a safe claim that there are lawsuits based on Slamball.
Oh my god, it's so bad. Like, this game, Slamball, encouraged goaltending. It encouraged goaltending. Like, if you took a shot, you could just like jump right up. If someone took a shot, you could just like jump right up to the rim and slap it away. You can't do that in basketball.
Yeah, it's not a game that lends itself to quick mobility.
You have to actually defend the player to stop him from getting a shot off. You can't just slap his shot away when he gets to the rim in basketball. But you can in Slamball. You want to know why? Because the point is to dunk.
Yeah.
You have to take it to the guy at the rim and stuff it in his face and break both your legs and probably his too.
Yeah.
Slam dunks are worth 3 points.
Slamball is basketball on trampolines. Just in case anyone wasn't aware of what Slamball was, if you are so deprived. Such wonderful knowledge.
Like, dude, how did this guy invent this? Like, did he just see a bunch of kids like using a trampoline to dunk one day and he'd be like, that's a fucking great idea. Let's start a league. How did he pitch this?
I bet we would be surprised by how many weird, off-the-wall, both figuratively and literally, sports are just created just by people that want to really make the next big thing and just don't go anywhere, and the amount of them that try really, really hard to go somewhere and don't go anywhere.
Yeah, that's the thing. This sounds like the kind of shit that I would be mad that I didn't come up.
Yeah. Like, this is maybe a step below roller derby. That's the kind of thing we're talking about.
It's a good thing you mentioned that, because I was about to mention also, everyone wore pads and helmets because instead of actually, trying to defend them and check the ball, you could just like slam into motherfuckers.
Yep.
That was a thing. You could do that. And there was like glass around the, like, you know how in basketball it's like an open court? There was like hockey glass around the court. I used like the first season that Slamball was a thing, I was all in on it. And then year 2, I was like, this is stupid. I don't know what changed in that few months off from the season, but I was like in on Slamball. Because I was this was 2002. I was 11, and I really wanted to dunk, but I couldn't because I was short. And I remember like that Christmas, like my parents got like a fitness trampoline. I don't know why, because it never got used until my brother and I took it into the driveway and used it to dunk.
Mm-hmm.
because of and we would play Slamball games, which was a terrible idea.
Mm-hmm.
Because at least with the Slamball stuff, like there were like 4 trampolines in front of the hoop. So there was a fair chance that if you like got checked by someone, you would at least like landed maybe one of the other trampolines or on the padding surrounding the trampolines.
It's literally just 4 trampolines surrounded by padding.
Not in my driveway.
Nope.
What else? Like, there's got to be something else comparable to this that would make me think of the same things. They had training camps. There were training camps for Slamball, Casey.
I need to look something up.
Slamball was referenced in 1989's Back to 2 before it existed. The pop culture section of the Wikipedia page also has Screw Attack and Game Attack founder Craig Skistimas is the former player. Is that why you know?
He has talked about it on the shows, so yeah.
Are his memories fond?
I don't think so.
Oh my god.
You know. Yep. Notable facts: co-founder of Screw Attack and Game Attack, and competed on Spike TV's Slamball.
To be fair, if I did that, it would go into my list of references as well. Like, yeah, played that because that's an eye catcher for your resume. That's an eye catcher, like, especially now from kids like me, from people like me and you who are adults now that are in managerial positions. You're reading over someone's resume and you're like, former Slamball player, 2002 to 2004.
Literally says he is well known for mostly wearing his hat, a baseball cap, and for being a former Slamball player. He's mostly known for that. Cool. He played in 2003.
God, they've been playing it in China as recently as 2015.
Good God, they have a lot of details. Slamball, 2003. Next, Craig worked on athlete, superstar, and basketball player at Slamball in 2003 for less than a year. There he trained and competed on... training camps. On Spike TV's television show, Slamball. Wearing number 33, he played for the Bandits in their 1 year in the sport. His average points per game hovered around 3. But he did get a hot start in 1 where he scored 8 to open the game up and 15 overall. That is... someone dove deep on that one.
Watch the whole season.
No.
Which honestly, to be fair, it was a 10-game season and all the quarters were 5 minutes long, so it's not really that much an investment to watch all of his season.
You know, somehow I feel like in this wiki page they don't mention his playing Slamball enough. I feel like it needed to be reiterated a few more times. Oh well. So this is the Fandom Flux podcast. Hi everybody, how's it going? I'm Casey. How's it going? What's up? It's me and Kenshi again.
Hi, I'm Kenshi618, former semi-pro Slamball player from the years 2002 to 2003. Nice to meet you.
Mm-hmm.
We had one trampoline. It was rough in Slamball's D League.
I mean, that's how you get your start. You don't get 4 to start with. That's for the pros.
You're right. You're right. One trampoline is for learning all the fundamentals.
Yeah, of trampolining.
How else would you learn how to avoid the popcorn effect, which is when a defensive player deliberately interferes with the offensive player's bounce, caused by standing on the offensive player's landing spot? That's a penalty, by the way, Casey.
Is it really?
It
Good
is.
to know. Okay.
I'm done with this.
I'm just putting that to remind me that's a thing I can put in the title. All right. So, how you doing, Kenshi? How's it going?
It's going okay. Let's see what's going on. Well, I'll talk in the future right now for a moment. I'm gonna have next week off.
Hey!
From work, yeah. And to celebrate, I'm going to get blindly drunk on Sunday night.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a wrestling pay-per-view on Sunday night. WWE TLC, tables, ladders, and chairs. And I'm going to invite my friends over. And they're going to let me get drunk again. Because apparently it was really amusing when it happened last time. And nothing in my house got. So I'm going to do it again.
Your fucking house. You don't need a designated driver.
Yeah, exactly. I could just, as long as I can walk the 15 feet, not 15 feet, it's more like 25 feet from my easy chair to my bed and just collapse on that son of a bitch, I'll be fine. Because that's what happened last time. Yeah. I already got Fireball whiskey in my freezer ready to go. It's going to be a good time.
It'd be a good time.
Let's see. Other than that, oh yeah, this may or may not matter to some people. CWF is having at least one more show. I don't know if it'll be streamed though. But it's a chance for me to lose my belt one more time.
Oh, that's great.
It's on the 28th of December. And I don't know what's on that show yet. But I assume it's going to be the last one, at least for a long time.
That's kind of sad.
Yeah. It's been a company for 25 years. It's a good run. If this is the end of it. And they put a belt on me, so I'm kind of sad about it going away. You guys actually put a title on me for a considerable amount of time. You gave me 2 title reigns. Yeah. I appreciate that. It means you thought there was something worth using. Now I gotta start all over somewhere else. Build up equity again. Damn it. And I can't show my friends and weird people on Discord those matches in other places.
I mean, it will always be memorialized in our emotes.
Yeah, I was about to say it's probably a good thing that doesn't happen. Pretty sure worse things have happened to me on shows you haven't seen than some small dude riding me like a horse. Which is the main one I see.
That's just teasing.
Good. I'm glad. You don't need to know about it. I mean, you didn't even know about that. You've seen it happen like at least 3 times.
It was amazing every time. It's like poetry on film, digital film.
I'm pretty sure the first time it happened, you guys couldn't even comprehend what you were seeing for a few seconds.
Yep.
Because I'm pretty sure it went for a while.
Yep.
Well, at least you'll always have the memory.
That was a good show as well.
Pretty sure I won the belt on that show the first time.
The first one, no, you didn't. It was the 8-way match. Well, the 4 tag pairs. So you didn't, and then you stole the title in the next one, I think. I think that's what happened.
Either way, I wish they were archived somewhere so I could use them as references to my work. But hey, whatever.
I think they only archive for 2 months, and I think that means there might be one or two that still exist.
Yeah.
I apologize if I steal some audio accidentally. All videos we've got. Oh no, it totally looks like it archives. No, wait, no. These are highlight videos, I think.
Yeah, those are old. I think they just put those up for older stuff.
Yeah.
For content. I'm pretty sure, because I checked before, I'm pretty sure the ones that they streamed live only ran for like 2 weeks and then it would gone.
Oh, that's very sad.
Yeah. Oh well. Let's see. Other than the wrestling stuff. Oh yeah, I'm beating up children in training. It's fun.
Heh.
Like there's this girl that's like 12. She's like terrified of me, but also not. It's weird.
Okay. That doesn't really explain anything.
Whenever we have to do an actual drill or I have to work with her in any way, shape, or form, like I'm actually like I'm not taking it, like I'm not hitting her, but I'm not taking it easy. So it looks like I'm actually going at her, and she's scared of it. But she seems to actually like me. So she's scared of me as far as wrestling goes, but not scared of me. Because she sees me work with people who have been there for longer, and she'll see me jump 15 feet across the ring and kick someone in the face, and that terrifies her. But she knows that I'm not actually a mean person.
Oh.
Shut up.
Make her your protege.
No.
Be Kenshi Sensei. Be Bellamy Sensei.
I basically said I cannot teach you anything until you stop being scared of me.
That's fair.
Because if you're going to flinch every time I throw a punch in your direction, I can't really do anything with you. Also, it's dangerous for you.
Yeah, you need to know what you're doing to not get hit by that.
Yeah, I need you to stand still enough that I can throw this fake punch and make it look real without you spazzing into it and getting hit for real. Very important. She's like 12, I think.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's not like there's a rush. She has time.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know if I said this before or not, but there was another female student that graduated in September, and I was apparently her first match, and I made her family cry.
Oh, why? What did you do?
What do you think? I beat her, and it looked scary. And the best part of it was I noticed that there were like kids in the crowd that were like getting upset over it, and I looked in their direction and I like talked to her. I was like, "Is that your family over there?" She's like, "Yeah." It's like, "You're going over there right now," and I threw her outside of the ring and started beating her in front of them.
That's both great and terrible.
That's how it works. If I notice something like that, I'll be like, "We're going over there." Like, right. If I notice someone that's like super into whatever's happening, like, we're going over there right now.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's showmanship.
Like, if you pick on like one person in the crowd, it'll get other people in the crowd up more. It's great. It's super easy. Let's see. Other than the wrestling stuff, which I know people don't really care that much about. Don't really have a whole lot going on. I haven't really done a whole lot this week. Yeah. That's all I got, man. That's all I got.
Well, my week's been busy. Not in an especially interesting way, but busy.
First off, did you get your procedure done?
No, that's rescheduled for the 27th, just
Damn.
after Christmas.
Ah,
I mean, we talked about it that it was going to be rescheduled because, yeah, what was it, like 10 other people, and all of them had like really scary shit going on. So they were like, "Hey, we things might happen, and we might not be able to get to you today," and they didn't. So rescheduled to just after Christmas, which means I get to enjoy Turkey Day first, which is great. That's the only thing I'm worried about is Turkey Day, so I'm okay with that.
fantastic.
Turkey Day. But what I did do this week is apparently somehow started writing up a storm, which is fun. The new commission went through, so I finally got to work on that, and because I'd been waiting on it an extra week because I don't know, something was happening, but it got through. I just had all sorts of stuff already lined out for what I was going to do with it, just hadn't been written yet. So it was just like, okay, I'll bang out the first chapter then. Cool. Alright, well, that's done. I guess I need to fill out my quotas still, though, so I'll do an update for the quest. Yeah, alright. It's another 5,000 words, so that's about 10,000 words in 2 days. Cool. Alright, so I guess I'll get back to doing the commission. Another 3,000 words. So, that kind of happened. And then I did another update for the quest. There was another 4,000 words. So that's pretty good. I don't know where that came from, but cool.
Bottle it. Bottle it. Bottle it and draw upon it.
Okay, I don't know what that means. But yeah, I'm still totally into it, so I've been planning the next chapter of the commission. That requires a lot more planning because fucking Game of Thrones, and that means a lot of political things, and I have to do stuff with the Veil, which is not touched on very much in any kind of canon material. So some of it I have to kind of make up. So, oh well.
Yeah, I'm almost done with the next chapter of Less Than Zero.
Yay! That's my favorite one currently.
I think it'll be done by the end of the week. Maybe sooner. Depends on what comes up in the meantime. Definitely before the start of next week, really. Unless I get like super blitz on Sunday night and start writing while I'm drunk. And then I wake up Monday morning like, what the fuck did I just do? And gotta rewrite it. That's possible.
Yeah.
Of course, it might make it better.
So yeah, I am on the third chapter of that commission, so I'm almost halfway through that now. Another 20,000 words, so that's fun. And it's in canon timeline now, so it's also good. And the part people have probably been actually waiting for.
So everyone can read this, not just the person who...
Oh yeah, what I do is, as soon as it's finished, I send a link to the Google document to the commissioner. And then what I was doing for the last round was a week later I would put it up publicly on the Monday. But at this point I'm just going to do it weekly as I have been before. But just whenever I have... I'll just keep writing chapters as I keep writing chapters. And that way it fills out my quota every time, pretty much guaranteed, which is nice. So I've always got something to publish. I'm trying to get enough of a backlog that I can start doing other stuff on top of doing commissions and the quest, because that takes up a lot of time. And if I can do that, then I can start doing like rewards on the Patreon and like, hey, vote on what story I will work on for this week, and I will get a chapter of that done. during this week, and it will come out, kind of thing. Because at this point, I have like 10 people donating $1 each, and it's not particularly viable. It's like, I appreciate it. I appreciate all of it, but it's a tiny amount of money coming in, and I'm trying to make it a living. So, yeah. But yeah, that's fun stuff that's going on in that story currently, because it's like all the things that have changed are kind of just sort of coalescing into their own different story, which is fun and not often a thing I get to do because I don't usually get that far in my stories because I'm shit. And in this case, a lot of stuff has changed, but I know how it would work and how the different pieces would move differently because of what's changed. So, it's the benefits of having a robust universe to play in. What else? What else have I been doing? So apparently I didn't have enough of shitty gacha games, so I started playing another one.
Fuck.
I'm not going to spend money on it. Because it's not worth it. It is the Bleach gacha game.
Really?
Yeah. I thought it was going to be bad, and I wanted to take a look at it and see how bad it was. Because I've seen, like, One Piece and Naruto ones, and they're also very bad. But, like, it's Bleach. It was already the also-ran of those franchises, so it had to be something special. And I'm disappointed by how not bad it is. Like, there are some deep flaws in it. The writing is not good. Like, it's literally just retelling the Bleach story, basically, is the thing that it is. But the dialogue is written by, like, a 6th grader's first fanfiction attempt. Which both of us and probably anyone listening to this podcast probably knows what that reads like because they've read it. But, yeah, that's kind of what it's like. Grammar errors all over the place and spelling, and everything is terrible. But, the gameplay would be pretty solid if I was actually playing it on a touchscreen. But I'm not, and it has an auto battle system that basically plays it for you, so I just do that. And because of the auto battle system, I can't actually tell you how it plays, because it plays
so
itself.
What are you doing in it? Like,
well, it's kind of designed like a Dynasty Warriors style action brawler, but for a touch screen. So you do the thing where you have the thumb pad on the screen mimicking a joystick to move, and then you have buttons to do the different attacks that are just on screen. The emulator I'm using does not have controller support, which would make it probably play a lot better. But because it doesn't have that, I just kind of... It's just not worth the hassle of trying to actually get that working very well with a mouse, so I just let it autoplay. But if I were playing it properly, it would probably be pretty okay. It's pretty well put together, to be honest. But yeah, it's one of those gacha games that has like 1,000 different systems for upgrading characters, and it's all very confusing. Probably intentionally so that you just like, fuck it, I don't care, just... I'll give you money, just give me stuff to make better and stuff. But, you know... Fine, whatever. I'll figure it out as I go and not spend money because I don't need to spend money on this shit. It's not really worth it. So, it's alright. I've been having some measure of what I guess I would describe as fun with it. Like, it's amusing to see some of the stuff they've done on it, so...
Who's in it?
In what sense?
Characters.
Pretty much everyone. I haven't seen any of the Fullbringers or any of the Blood War Quincy.
I mean, I'm fine with no Fullbringers being in it. Fuck that shit. But they gotta have my man Superstar in there.
That would be pretty cool. I would be okay with that. If this is how we get that arc, I would be okay with that being how we get that arc. Because Superstar would be a fucking great character to have.
But then you'd also have to have everything's paid. Life is paid.
You would, yes. But yeah, aside from that, pretty much everyone seems to be in it. Like, you can have Hanataro, fucking the wheezy little dude from Squad 4 is a character you can have in the game.
Does he heal?
Yes, he is a support character. As is what's her name?
That's not very specific for Bleach.
I mean, there are 3 healers in Bleach. So, Unohana? Retsu. Retsu is one of her names. That was it. So, yeah. Squad 4 captain. Yeah. But, yeah. And they also have, naturally, the Fate-style alternate costume versions of characters. And they are very eager to tell you about the string bikini version of Rangiku. Just, this character exists, you guys. Do you want to keep rolling? Huh?
Yes. Yes, I do.
And when I say string bikini, I mean the one that's just the little triangles over the tits. That's, yeah, it's that kind. So, yeah. I kind of wouldn't mind rolling that. But it's, you know, I'm not going to spend money on it. It's not worth it. It's probably not convincing how many times I say that, but I'm actually just trying to be clear. I'm not that deep into it. It's just a thing that's like, I'm bored and kind of burnt out by writing, so I'm just going to faff about with this for about half hour.
Half hour turns to an hour.
No, half hour turns into an hour
hours.
because you run out of things you can do. So, what else have I done? Not much, to be honest. Yeah, that's pretty much it. A lot of writing and another shitty gacha game on top of the 2 I already play. So, yeah, that's a thing.
Well, at least you're playing something. I haven't found anything worth investing any attention into that I actually have to spend money on on a platform of sorts.
I mean, I have other video games that I could play. Like, I did get into Just Cause 4 again, and I was playing that, and then I stopped. Oh, that's another fucking thing I did. Holy shit, I almost forgot about that. I was playing Just Cause 4 while in voice chat in the public Discord. Just talking to people, and I tried to do one of the fucking stunt challenges. It was basically just trying to get a car to a certain speed through an archway in like a pedestrian area. So you had very little room to actually build up speed. So it's one of those things like, okay, strap fucking rockets to your car and then do it. And my attempts at doing this were so ridiculous that I decided to just fucking stream it and record the whole thing. So that's what I did for 2 hours. Is just try and do stupid stunt challenges with the people on our Discord heckling me the entire time.
Is this in Discord?
It was. I have recorded it and will be editing it into parts and releasing that on the channel.
That was my next question.
There is a wonderful sequence of events where there are these temple things where the key is to open a latch and that will drop an Indiana Jones style fucking temple run ball. You know, the giant stone ball that chases Indy and stuff. It'll just drop that and you need to slot that into a keyhole thing. It's just a little bowl. And we did one of those puzzles, and then we took the bowl for a ride. It was a magnificent journey that we had basically no control over. But we traveled far and wide, across many roads.
I'm sure lots of people died.
Surprisingly, no. We were very disappointed by that, actually, but yeah. And ended up in a river, and it has a tragic ending that, yeah, we were all very sad about how that ended, but, oh well.
I'll wait for it.
It's some pretty good stuff. There are a lot of rockets strapped to things and balloons, and that was a fun time. I should play more of that game. I should get more of the stuff in that game and then play more of that game, because you can get fucking hurricane cannons, and I should do that and then start playing with shit again. Yeah. Yeah, but I think that's it. I think that's all I did this week.
Cool.
Yeah. And then we watched a shitty anime that was shitty.
Yeah. I thought we weren't going to talk about that anymore.
I mean, we're not, but I just wanted to mention it because it's a thing we did this week and it still pisses me off.
I want them to watch it.
I would appreciate it if people watch it. We're like
No, I mean like the
4 weeks
actual show.
behind for when that comes out. But I will try and remember and remind people.
I want them to suffer too. Because sharing is caring, friend.
Yeah, it is.
Or something like that.
I guess.
So, you know what I'm going to ask you next?
What was that?
You got any recommendations, dog?
I don't. I also don't have the fucking Patreon list, so I can't do that either. Shit. Oops. I'm gonna have to ask Zero to send that to it. Well, we're doing fucking Sunday recording next time anyway, so he can just either do it then or tell me. It's fine. Yeah, but no recommendations.
Alright. And I don't have any either because, of course, I don't. Oh, watch Slamball. It's on YouTube somewhere. Find it.
Yeah, I did find a video of Craig It's literally.
They've got to have full games on there.
They might. Is it still going?
They do have full games. The Steel and the Mob. What's these names?
There's Riders versus Mob that has 2.2 million views somehow.
Slamball's a thing, dude. Steel versus Riders. Steel versus Slashers. Diablo versus... Yeah, there's plenty of games up here. Watch Slamball. It's a cultural experience.
It's an experience. I wouldn't... Yeah, so...
Top 10 Slamball hits of all time.
Do they mean hits as in great moments, or do they mean hits as in fucking slamming into each other?
Hits as in dudes hitting other dudes.
In fairness, it's probably one and the same. It's the same thing. Yeah, so I guess that's the episode. I don't know how long it went, but about 40 minutes. It's fine. So, thanks everyone listening to the podcast. We'll have everyone else hopefully on Sunday when we record next time, which will come out on Tuesday because that's how the show works now.
Yeah.
If you'd like to donate on Patreon, you can do so through Patreon. I'm an idiot. It's not how I do the outro. what's happening to me. My brain is sort of curdling and dripping out of my ears. If you would like to donate on Patreon, we would very much appreciate it. There's a link in the description. There is also a link in the description for our public Discord, where shenanigans occasionally ensue, and we talk about gacha games from Fate Go to some weird fucking... well, it's not really weird, but it's definitely outside of my wheelhouse. It's a fucking... I forget what the term is, but it's husbandos gacha game thing, which gets creepy on occasion because of some of the characters. Like, one of them is literally a stalker, which is alright. Can't really judge. There are some waifus that are like that too, so, you know, whatever you're into. Yeah, thanks for listening to the podcast. We'll be back next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.
And we don't know what we'll be doing for Christmas. We'll see how that goes. I don't know what the dates are for Christmas. Yeah, that will also be a Sunday recording because that's the 22nd. And the 24th is a Tuesday. So, not going to be recording that day. Holy shit, no. So, yeah. Yeah, bye, everybody.
Till the next time, folks.